Oh, yes. Here we are. Here we are. I'm sorry. What was that, Steve? What was
Give me
that?
some beaker.
Yeah. Where is Steve? Do we need a wellness check?
I don't know.
Should we get a wellness check on him? He's usually the first one in here, and I don't see him. All I know is I'm enjoying my scrambled eggs today. My eggs are scrambled with love. A lot of love went into the cooking of these eggs. My name is Ray Lytle. I am the necessary evil in my wife's life and in many of your lives. I'm here live every day, Tuesday through Thursday, free. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings we are free. And then we have subscriber shows Thursday night, Friday morning, Saturday morning. And we have subscriber shows all week. We have Smoke Signals tonight. We have Stainless on Wednesday night. Plus, we had Monday shows. Yesterday, we had Goose Troop and trivia, all kinds of things if you are a subscriber to the Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster Network. It's good to be here on your Tuesday to get your show going. Please excuse us as Jason and I are live, and
Steve's just waking up.
Steve looks like he's just... It's like someone just tried to gas him and he broke free. I don't know what's going on, but I'm also enjoying some delicious scrambled eggs today.
Oh.
Of which I can eat only so many of. And then I give the rest to my dog, Chester, but I haven't seen him. Where's Chester? Oh, he just walked in. Okay. He heard me say his name and then he walked in.
Oh.
What's the name's, buddy? Here's what he's got to say. No, Chester. All right. All right. So good morning, everybody. I see our listeners are in the chat room joining us today. I see Karen is in there. Happy birthday, Karen.
Huh?
I see a bunch of good mornings today. Irene said we are very punctual. So, well, we actually started a little bit earlier, or didn't we? Like 7:50? No, we started at 8 o'clock.
No, we were right on around 8.
For Steve, it was already underway. Trying to call a wellness check on Steve because at 7:54 he was not. Jason and I were in the green room waiting to go live. We did not see Steve, and we were worried. And we were preparing to call a wellness check on him if he was 5 minutes late. At 8:05, we were going to wellness check him, but he got in the room. So, Volk says, "Morning, Raymond and Irene." Well, good morning, Volk. Jason and Steve are very, very concerned you did not wish them good morning. Sydney says, "Life is good, better than the alternative." Well, we can ask Steve. Karen says, "Good morning." Well, good morning, Karen. We have folks. He's not going to be on long today. He's taking the truck to the shop. I don't know. Why am I somehow hearing?
I don't know. Whoa.
Was I hearing myself somehow?
No, I don't think so.
What did you have? Did you have it on somewhere, Steve?
Huh? I have nothing on.
I was somehow hearing myself.
I heard it yesterday during the Goose Troop too.
I know you were doing all kinds of show duties.
Oh yeah, I'm
You-
very
you-
popular on the network.
Well, I mean, I guess you are. Think about it.
Everybody wants a piece of the stoner.
You co-host the Ray Lytle Morning Disaster Show every day. Okay.
Yeah,
We do how many shows a week do we do? We do 1,
6.
3, 4. We do 6 shows a week. You're on every show, all right, for the Morning Disaster. Plus, you do your own show. You do Smoke Signals.
Uh-huh.
You and Bubba Panda do Smoke Signals. And then for Stainless,
I'm not on that show.
for Stainless, that show is all about you. They talk about Steve nonstop. And now you're co-hosting Goose's show.
Huh?
You co-hosted the trivia show last night.
Yeah, yeah.
Irene says she hears the rats.
I ain't no fucking rat.
Is that Steve's rat? What was
Wonder
that?
what the hell that was.
It did sound like birds or rats or something.
It
Yeah.
might be birds. I got the window open.
And so it's a rat. It's Steve's rats, everybody. All right.
It must have been birds because Milk Dud's trying to get up in the window now. I got the shade closed.
Yeah, it's Steve's rats. Steve's
What's
rats.
squeaky? I don't hear no fucking squeaky noise.
We
Must be this chair.
just heard rats. We just heard them. I mean, I know you don't like to talk about them. I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. We know that you like to hide them, but you know, we got to talk about what we hear on this show.
Okay. It must be because Milk Dud's going crazy over there.
Where were the rats when it was when the tornado was coming down? When the tornado came down where you live, how were the rats?
They were all under my chair.
Were they afraid were they afraid they were going to get whipped up in it or what?
Yeah, they knew they felt the safest place was under my chair as long as I was still sitting in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because
it wouldn't blow away.
because you're heavy enough to not blow away in the
Right. And I don't know. I drove by that tornado thing yesterday. Ooh, doggy. It looks bad.
It was and let me ask you, how was because I told you when it happened. What Thursday was it? Thursday night? When were we talking? We were talking Friday.
Friday
morning.
night. Friday night.
Right, so we were talking Saturday morning, and I talked to him Saturday morning, and I said, hey, that tornado was pretty close to you, right? And Steve goes, oh, I don't know, but it was pretty close to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last house that hit was about 3.5 miles from my house.
Mm-hmm.
It was right that last house right off the Sherman exit.
Yeah.
It took the whole roof, all the roof, but the neighborhood I drove by there because I did some running around yesterday because it was such a beautiful day out.
That's my daughter's boyfriend lives in that neighborhood.
Oh no shit, damn.
Yeah. He was working that night.
Yeah.
But yeah, his parents' house
Wow.
is in that neighborhood. Their house did not get hit, thank God. But
They got it like all blocked off. You got to have ID to get in and out of the neighborhood. And
yeah, but some of their neighbors are unfortunately.
I bet there's lots of fucking houses tore up just from what I could see.
It was horrible. Yeah, I mean the tornado was really bad, and there's been people love to publish or to post pictures.
Oh yeah.
I'm always thinking like, oh my God, that's somebody's, that's miserable for some people, And yet there's pictures, but nobody died, thank God, right?
Yeah. Nope.
And then it bounced from Sherman and went into Riverton. Is that right?
That's what I
That
heard.
direction, yeah.
Where'd it go, Jason? Did it do
Toward Riverton, yeah.
it hit Pleasant Plains, then it bounced somewhere else, then it came down again in Sherman,
Mm-hmm.
and then it went up and then came down in Riverton again, and then just
And I live not far from Riverton.
oh geez.
I mean, I'm pretty close to Riverton.
I'll tell you, I used to work in Riverton every day. Those big towers there.
Yep,
Jeez,
I know.
Mhm,
I know where
mhm.
the station was.
God damn. Whenever there's a tornado in Riverton, I always think, the station tower is going to get knocked out. It never knocks them down. I mean, they must be put in there good, but son of a bitch. Damn. I mean, it's crazy. It is nuts. Yeah. Oh, well. Caddy says he's a mile south of there.
Ooh.
Yeah. All I know is that during the tornado, I was playing PlayStation.
Me too.
MLB The Show 23. I was playing it, and I played it the entire time. In fact, I didn't even know there was a tornado going on, except my wife and daughter were in the.
Conveniently didn't tell you.
Yeah, they just went into the bathroom and didn't even tell me. They let me sit, and I was playing. I was like, "What's going on?" And nobody was answering me, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then all of a sudden, I hear sirens. I'm like, "What is that?" They don't give a shit about me. And they were in the bathroom, while I was out playing PlayStation.
See, Friday is my bowling night, so I was actually at the bowling alley as this was going on.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's scary. It had to be scary. And your family, what was your family doing when you were bowling?
They were home.
Damn. Oh, your wife says me and the kids hid in the bathroom. Yeah. Meanwhile, Jason was all safe in the bowling alley going, well,
the bowling alley's not far from my house. So
Jason's like, well, fuck it. If I'm going to go, I'll get some chicken sticks and chicken fingers and some beer, whatever. Get some bowling alley food. Oh, man.
What was really crazy, though, is that we had one guy there that bowled 2 consecutive 300s that night.
During the tornado?
Yeah.
Good for him.
His first 2 games were both 300.
That's not
Son
bad.
of a bitch.
That's not bad. Shit. No, I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm playing PlayStation. I didn't even know.
I was watching it out the window. Bubba's going, Steve, get the cover. I'm like, well, I ain't here yet, dumbass.
So you watched the tornadoes?
I had the window open.
God damn, you're crazy.
I thought, boy, it really looks like a fucking hurricane out there.
But at any point, did you leave the recliner, Steve?
Nope.
If I'm going,
Not even get to close the window.
So you were like, if it's coming, I'm dead, I guess.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm dead or whatever. I made my peace.
I'll be damned.
Oh, I hope the power doesn't go outside and lose this game.
That was my concern. When I heard the sirens, I was like, oh, the power better not go off. Because I was literally in the middle of playing. And then I realized near the end of the game I was playing, I was like, wait a minute, the rest of my family is because I heard my wife calling for my dog, and my dog sits right just like he is right now.
Right.
Like right now, my dog is literally sitting right next to my left leg, which is on the floor, and my dog's rubbing up against my left leg. When I was in the living room, I was sitting on my chair, and my dog was right off my left leg. And I heard my wife calling for him. And I'm like, what in the hell? Where are they calling? Where is she calling from? And she's like, come here, be safe. And all of a sudden I see him stand up, and I'm going, what are you doing, buddy? And she keeps calling for him, and he gets up and starts looking for her. And I'm like, he thought maybe there was food or something in the kitchen.
All right.
And he got up to look for her, and then I heard her break out of the bathroom and grab the poor puppy and bring him into the bathroom with them. Poor dog. He was captured and jailed. And then I realized, then it dawned on me, I'm like, what? They're in the bathroom. Son of a bitch. None of them even bothered to tell me they were going to the bathroom. It was as if they were going, well, I hope the tornado hits us and we'll take him out. Good. Dan says he was at the firehouse watching 2 different radars and sending trucks out to monitor conditions.
Oh,
Yeah, that's freaking crazy. It never hit Edinburgh though. Never got over there.
He went that direction.
Tyler says one time at work he was on the toilet taking a dump when the tornado siren went off.
Oh, that's the worst time.
He ended up coming out of the bathroom, had no idea what had happened. It turned out he shit during a tornado.
Oh, I would have too. I wouldn't have stopped just for a fucking tornado.
Yeah. And Sydney
Might not have flushed, but
Cindy says Chester and my cats rank above me. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. I feel like I am such a nuisance to everyone in this home. They would feel much better if I just left, I think. I really do. Except now,
now you're getting better though. They might change their mind. They might start to enjoy your company more again.
Well,
if you start getting out more, maybe they want to take you somewhere sometime.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm fine. I do want to go to the movies. I do want to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. I don't know when it's going to go to Disney Plus, but it seems like it's too far in the future. So who knows when it's going to finally happen. I want to go see Scream 6.
Oh.
And but first I want to go see Air.
Oh yeah.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon movie. It's also got Jason Bateman in it. That looks like a good movie. I want to go see that. And so there's actually movies I want to go see. And then I want to go see when does the Flash movie come out? Because I want to go to the theater to see the Flash movie. Yeah. Tyler says I have mold in the lower left corner of the screen. Oh no, that's Christina.
Okay, thanks, Tyler.
That's not mold. It's
no mold.
Yeah.
Rudeness.
Oh, Karen says that her mom and older brother just landed in D.C. Her brother is mom's guardian on the honor flight. Oh, well, they're doing the honor flight today, huh?
Oh, cool.
Honor flights are cool. Tyler says John Wick Chapter 4 was awesome. Well, I like the first John Wick.
I never saw John Wick Chapter 1.
Oh, it's good. John Wick is very good. Did you ever see that, Jason?
I haven't seen the newest one yet. No.
And have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first John Wick 1 is fantastic. It's a movie about a guy, all right? It's a guy who's got a dog. And these fucking guys break into his house and kill his dog.
Really?
Yeah. And they go in and kill his dog, and he gets so fucking pissed off that he goes and finds the guys and makes them pay. Okay, that's the first one. That is the plot of the first movie. It's about anybody who's seen John Wick 1. You just heard me explain the plot. It's a pretty good description, isn't it? It's about a guy. It's about a guy, and these Russian mobsters come in and kill his dog when they're trying to rob him.
Oh.
And he goes out and finds the guys, and he kills all of them. And then John Wick 2, you find out that John Wick was He's a retired assassin who is part of this Assassin's Guild.
Oh,
And the story sort of continues in 2, and then chapter 3 is all about the Assassin's Guild and all that stuff. And then chapter 4, I don't know what it's about, but in every next episode, you find out more about this guild. You find out in the first one, you get a little bit, you learn that he was something before he retired. And then in 2 and 3, you find out it was part of this Assassin's Guild and all this stuff. But I watched 2 and 3, and I'm not sure what I was. I'm not sure what the hell, like I wasn't clear on what it was. I know there was a group of assassins, and there was some kind of coins, and so I don't even know what the fuck it was about. Yeah.
May have to check that out.
Could you guys hear those rats again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
the
fucking
rats.
rat?
Yeah, you can hear the rats. Steve's rats are getting
I
loud.
swear to God, I can't even have my fucking window open without people think I have rats.
Well, they're mad because I vacuumed up all the crumbs they were eating on. So.
Oh, Bubba and I dropped plenty of crumbs Saturday night.
Oh, you did you?
Fuck yeah. We dropped chicken. We had fucking shit everywhere. We got shit everywhere.
Yeah, I heard Bubba was bragging about how much fried chicken they had ate at your house.
Bubba got fucked up. I thought he was gonna fucking die. I thought I was gonna have to call a fucking ambulance.
So
Wow.
this was Saturday night?
Yeah, during the WrestleMania.
All right. And you said Bubba got so fucked up. What was he smoking?
Well, I gave him some of my wax, man. He's all of a sudden he turned white and he's like, fuck, is it hot in here or what? And he kept falling over like this. I'm like, dude. He was fucked up, man.
He was on Facebook. I think he was bragging on Facebook saying you guys were eating you guys are eating a bunch of.
Oh yeah, we ate the shitload of fucking chicken and brownies. And
Where'd you get fried chicken from?
Bubba brought it from Snooks.
And then you guys ate, like, how many pieces do you think you ate?
Oh, we had 8 pieces. 8 pieces. Yeah, well, Bubba had 2. I had 6.
Oh my God.
You ate 6 pieces of fried chicken.
Well, I had a breast, a thigh, 2 legs.
Do you
and
think
2
that's
wings.
normal? Do you think eating 6 pieces
Well,
of fried chicken is normal?
I only ate 2 to begin with, and then after Bubba left, I ate the other 4.
I mean, oh my God.
It's like, damn, Steve, all you needed was another breast. You would have had the whole chicken.
Right?
God.
Bubba had a breast and a thigh.
And then you ate a
Well,
breast.
you know, come on, a wing is not much. There's not much meat on a wing, so it's only about a bite and a half. So
Unbelievable. You ate 6
Jesus
pieces of chicken.
Steve.
Good Lord. And then you guys watch WrestleMania.
oh yeah.
What was your favorite part of WrestleMania?
When Snoop Dogg fucking put out the Miz.
That was Sunday night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Well,
it
I
was
was saying, no, it was Sunday night that we watched it. Yeah. It was Sunday night we watched it.
I thought Saturday night was the better night.
I think I missed Saturday night. But
I think Saturday was the better night of the 2 pieces.
I thought Sunday was a little bit. I mean, it definitely started off really fast. I mean, 2 real quick matches, and then slowed down a little bit. But
I heard about WWE got sold over the weekend.
it's on like $21 billion.
Wow.
And now
Yeah, now they're owned by the same company that owns
UFC, right?
UFC. Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
I think the free are the free pay-per-views over?
I've heard rumor they're going away. I haven't heard anything
Because I
definite
like
yet.
the fact that that's why I pay for the Peacock, so I can.
I mean, that was the whole selling point of the original WWE network,
Yeah.
is that you were going to get all the pay-per-views. And then when it merged with Peacock, it was like, oh, hey, now you're getting it for half the price.
Yeah. No, I watch WWE Network stuff on Peacock all the time. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
So now, are they gonna? I don't know what they're gonna do, but are they gonna? All I know is Vince McMahon is back in charge, and he looks more rapey than ever. Have you seen Vince McMahon?
Yeah, he looks like John Jeremy.
Jason, can you put up a picture of Vince McMahon with that? You guys have got to see him. Vince McMahon has grown a mustache, and it's the weirdest. It's the weirdest fucking mustache. I don't know why someone would choose to grow a mustache. He looks like a dictator from the 40s. Like,
Wow.
it's almost like he was saying, does this, this doesn't look rapey enough.
Maybe they won't recognize
let
me.
me shave this down to where I look more like a rapist. You know what I mean? He just looks so. Look at that mustache. Yeah.
Oh no.
He looks like the dictator of Italy.
Yeah.
World War II, and I can't, like
Marco Napoleon.
it's like it's like I am in charge of everything. I mean, look at him.
He kind of looks like my dad.
I mean, it just looks ridiculous. He looks. I mean, and look, he's got it dyed. This man's almost 80 years old.
Yeah.
And he sexually assaulted and raped women or whatever the hell he did. He paid off millions of dollars, and now he was put back in charge of everything. So this is the guy that. I mean, look at this. This son of a bitch paid millions, took his company that had shareholders, right? Then he took all the profits and he paid off a bunch of women that he sexually assaulted. All right. Screwed over his shareholders. He used all the profits to pay off these women. And then he claimed that it was, then he claimed he used his own money. But I have questions with it. But okay, then he sells the company. And he sold it for, the company's valued at $9.3 billion. So he sells the company. And in the company, a bunch of people got screwed. Now he didn't, but a bunch of other people did.
Because he did. That's why he had to pay out all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then he put a deal in to this selling of the WWE to where he's still in charge. Like the new company owns it, and they're going to make it a publicly traded company, so there's going to be stocks and stuff. But then he made it to where he's still in charge. I mean, what a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And now there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people who are just, because McMahon's involved, that are going, fuck it, I'm not going to watch it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And the other thing is, I guess there are wrestlers, people who work at WWE that are leaving. They said no. They said because remember, he was in charge of it. And then when all these rape and sexual assault allegations, all that stuff came out, he went away. He retired and said, I've worked. Now it's time for me to relax, blah, blah, blah. And a bunch of people were like, oh, thank God he's gone. Okay. And now that, and then he came back and he said, I'm just coming back to sell the company. And then he sold the company. And so the new owners bought the company, and yet he's still in charge. Now he's back in charge. And a bunch of people are saying, no, I'm done. Like a bunch of wrestlers are refusing to work there.
Oh, I bet.
So,
I bet a lot of them are women, too.
well, I think that's mostly who wants to leave are women. Women are like, fuck this place. I mean, look at him. He looks like fucking Mussolini. He's got his mustache in. He's got he even dyed his eyebrows. He's got his eyebrows dyed, his
Ron,
mustache dyed, his
Ron,
hair's dyed.
Ron Jeremy's brother.
He's 80 years old. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, so he's somehow back in charge. Yeah, good old Vince McMahon. Yeah. But they had a successful WrestleMania, and I watched WrestleMania, and I thought Saturday night was very good. I thought Sunday was just all right.
Only thing I hated about Sunday was that they kept the damn belt on Roman.
Well, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Didn't you? I mean, he's got that 1,000 days things going on, so they're not going to break that up. They also they had four women
Tag match, yeah.
thing, and it was such bullshit. I mean,
Oh yeah, I thought
and then
that was.
Ronda Rousey wins it. She
Yeah,
was
that
in the
was-
match for 20 seconds.
Yeah. I thought I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah, that was a
I
bullshit.
kept telling Bubba, I'm like, where the fuck is Rousey at? Is she out already? He said, no, it's not an elimination. Then all of a sudden, boom, she's in there in a pin. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she was in the match for literally 20 seconds, and then wins the whole thing. And then she and her partner walk off, and
Shayla or whatever her name is.
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
All I know is that partner. Oh my god, ugh.
She's scary. She's fucking scary.
He looks like she was hit by an ugly truck. I don't want to. I don't want to shame, but god damn, the ugly truck hit her and won. I tell you. Then they walked off, and then it seemed like every match was Sunday was just not as good. So I thought Saturday was really good, but Sunday was. I don't know. I just didn't think it had the same flair as. I just didn't think it had the same flair as Saturday. Saturday had that Charlotte Flair Ronda Rousey, Rhea Ripley match.
Mhm.
That match was fucking amazing, and it also had the tag matches with
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beating the Usos. That was an amazing match. And then there was that match between Seth Rollins and that fucking kid who came.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, he came into the ring. They lifted him up and then he ziplined into the. I mean, that guy was insane.
Yeah, that's something that Shawn Michaels did many, many years ago.
But I'm telling you, it was crazy. It was a great match, though. It was really a nice. They told a good story in there. I just thought Saturday night was a great night, and then Sunday came around. And it was like, you know. I found something else that makes me throw up. The big one like this story. Steak gristle.
I can see that.
I had a steak Sunday night. My wife says, "I've got a good meal for you." I'm like, "Oh," and she made me a steak, and it was wonderful. I mean, but it was there's no she made a ribeye steak, and it was. I looked at it when it came out. I was like, "Fuck, that's way too big." I knew I'm not going to eat it all. So what I try to do is. On the outside of a ribeye steak, there's
Oh, yeah.
it sort of looks like, you know what I mean? On the outside, there's a piece that looks like Florida.
Oh, yeah.
On the outside of the steak,
Right.
and then there's like a fillet in the middle of it, or you know what I mean? And then so I just ate the Florida part. I ate the outside part of the steak. That's all I could eat.
Right.
It had gristle attached to it.
Mm.
And I took one bite, and it was like, and I mean,
Ooh.
Oh wow.
oh my God, I felt like I was going to throw up. And I have a garbage bag next to my chair that I put all my garbage in.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the bag in my face and I go, whoa. Because I literally thought and it was the gristle that made me do it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Some things you just can't process anymore.
Yeah,
I did-
maybe
Apparently, that's one of them.
I just chopped off a piece of the thing and ate it, but I didn't realize there was so much gristle on it. You know what I mean? And
Right.
but it was that's what it was that made me sick, because I've had steak before.
Right.
And then so I took all the rest of I had the rest of the gristle, and I gave it to my buddy Chester.
Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't give me a hamburger.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
very happy.
I bet he
Sure
was.
he was.
He loved eating gristle.
I do too.
Yes, but I couldn't eat any of it. So, but I can only eat so much of a steak. You can't have much of it. So,
Mm-mm.
I ate the rest of the steak, the outside of the steak part, but that was it. And then she also made me a baked potato. I didn't even touch it.
Yeah, that's it.
Couldn't even
Wow.
touch it. It was And then she went out and got Texas. What's that restaurant on Veterans?
Texas Roadhouse.
She went to Texas Roadhouse and they have rolls.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
amazing.
God, yes. The
And
best rolls.
she got rolls and said, "Do you want a roll?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." So before the meal, I had a Texas Roadhouse roll.
Oh,
I think
That was your mistake.
I had that roll in my stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ate the gristle, and that's why I
You were too full and it didn't have anywhere to go.
yeah, and it was like, you know,
You'll know.
oh.
Because you can feel it sitting right here.
oh
Like a big food wad just sitting there.
and it
and
was
then
like, whoa,
it'll come back
shit.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was definitely. But I'm telling you, it was the gristle, because I waited a couple minutes and I ate more of the steak, and the steak goes in there fine. But then I only had a couple pieces, But yeah.
It's a learning process. You'll
Yeah.
learn what you can and can't eat.
So gristle and Chinese food
Mm-hmm.
are the two things that have made me vomit.
Wow.
But that's it. Everything else is fine. I've been able to eat everything else. So
Have you tried popcorn yet?
yeah, popcorn's
Okay.
fine. In fact, I had a small bag of popcorn from the movies.
Oh,
They went out to the movies and got me a small popcorn, brought it back, and I was able to eat most of that. So yeah.
cool.
So yeah. Yeah, so you just feel when you eat stuff that when you get full, everything just is terrible. And you could ruin food for the rest of your life if you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I didn't ruin steak, thank God. But I've ruined gristle for the rest of my life. I never want any more gristle.
Never want to see
you
another
shouldn't eat gristle. I guess you shouldn't eat gristle. But I've eaten it for all these years. So yeah. So there is no exception when it comes to gristle. There's no exception when it came to Chinese. Yeah. And then I've noticed when I go to the bathroom, Steve, oh my God, you gotta see this. What? I'm saying I sit down and I'll be like, oh, feels like there's a concrete right near the. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I better push. And so I push, and I feel like it feels literally like the concrete has to get through. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
I've been having the same problem.
So I push, I go, oh, and then it feels like a turd that's like this, like this big.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It comes out like pea gravel.
It is.
It's
I feel like I'm just popping out a little turd, just
Mhm.
one little, and then I get up and look at the toilet, and it'll be like It'll
Oh
be,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and it's massive.
Oh my
It's
god.
girthy. I mean, it's like full. I mean, I can't even. It's like this big around. I mean, and it'll just.
Yeah.
And I just look at it and I go, how did that come out of me? There'll be so much. I mean, I'm pooping more than I ever have. It's unbelievable. It's like everything I eat
This
goes.
is how it came out.
It's probably that big a wide around or big a, you know.
Do they have you on stool softeners?
No, I don't need them usually. I haven't had any. I haven't had any
Could be.
constipation with this. No constipation.
Mm.
There's just the initial. There's just an initial. Like I don't sit down and it immediately falls out. I have to give a little push. You know what I mean? But once I get the push, I'm fine. But then I look and it'll be like, oh my God, look at the size of that. And I've been clogging toilets.
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah. So like the toilet will clog, and then I'll be like, oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Bella's
Yeah.
boyfriend used the toilet. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah.
You got that advantage now with Bella's boyfriend. You're not the only male in the house.
Yeah, they don't believe me.
I didn't do it.
But I always blame someone. I always have someone else to blame for it. And I go, well, maybe it was you. My wife's like, well, how dare you? And I'd be like, well, I know it wasn't me. But also, I do know full on that it was me that clogged it because these gigantic, I mean, they look like eels. It's just, they're so big and earthy. And I mean, oh my God, they're just giant turds.
Yeah, they are. Mine looked like a diamondback rattlesnake last night. It was
Kelly
looked
says,
scaly and
I gotta keep an eye on eating meat. She couldn't get stuff down and found out she had a hiatal hernia. It created a pouch on her sleeve. So she got a new line of stitches on it and they tightened it back up. Oh my God. So the stomach, is that from what did it spread out your gastric sleeve and made you get a wider stomach, or what the hell did it do? Is that what it sounded like to you guys?
Doesn't sound like to me.
So they had to go in and re-stitch it up? Oh shit.
Mm.
I could not imagine. Holy shit. No, it's yeah, because I mean, I get full. Shut up, Stice.
Call it the shit show.
Shut up, Stice. No, she says it pushed her stomach.
oh, that's right.
Pushed her stomach through her diaphragm. What did I do? Sorry, it's when I click and Jason clicks at the same time. Kelly says it pushed her stomach through her diaphragm and created a pouch. Oh my God, really? Oh. Mm. So poop was going into your diaphragm? Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh.
Ugh.
Well, I guess it wasn't poop. It was just food at that point. Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Bubba.
He was still pooping out fried chicken from WrestleMania party.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly says that was the second time she had a
Oh,
hiatus.
damn.
She said she had one when they did her original lap band surgery. Holy shit. God damn. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kelly. That sounds terrible.
Wow.
Son of a bitch. She said it created acid reflux for her. Oh my God. Yeah, I tell you, I eat and I go, how am I not gaining weight? That's the thing, is I'm so concerned. I'll be like, how am I not? Like, I'll eat a salad. I love salad.
Oh yeah.
Like, there were people that told me you're not going to be able to eat salad. That's bullshit. I could eat salad and love it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people can't process it afterwards, but
Oh, I fucking
I
love
ate it.
salad. And my wife will make a Caesar salad. And I love it. I fucking love salad. I'm crazy about it. And, but I'll eat it and I'll go, oh my God, I know I'm gaining weight. I'm gaining weight because I'm eating this. I don't even know is it possible for me to gain weight?
Well, you would have to, stretch your stomach back out to where you can obtain more, but
this early on, you
probably
won't,
not.
but you could later on. I mean,
No, but I'm not. But I mean, it's like I'm not eating. It's like I'm not going. Oh, I wonder how many Hostess
Twinkies you can eat.
wonder how many Suzy Q's I could eat. I'm not eating crap like that. I'm eating.
That's good. Yeah.
Like I'm having a protein drink. You know what I mean? And I eat a salad, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, this tastes too good. I'm gonna gain weight from it.
Right. That's good though. Your mind
always gonna be in your mind.
Yeah. Fuckers. God damn it. I am, Yeah, I can't eat a Hostess thing with it. I hope that I've not even tried.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't want to try, but I'm hoping Hostess products would make me throw up. I don't even want to try to find out if they do because
don't even try it.
Yeah. Irene says, "Have you been taking pictures?" No, I don't need pictures. I mean, I'm on cam every day with you guys, so you guys could tell. I mean, you could tell when I lost weight. You could tell. You could tell I've lost weight.
You tell now. Your hoodie's like just freaking hanging off you.
Like you guys can tell now. Like, So you guys will be able to tell as it goes on. But like the bottom of my stomach, I don't even know how to describe it.
You're losing weight with gravity's taking a hold of that now. It's not all of it's not disappearing.
It's the bottom of the stomach. Maybe the big one will understand, but it's getting more like this. My stomach's getting lower.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't even know.
Yeah.
There's less there to hold it up. You're losing.
Yeah, you're losing all that weight, and it's just
that's what you did that's what you did to your body when you got big. It all went out. Now it's going down.
Well, I don't want it to. I don't want the stomach to cover my penis or anything. I don't want anything.
You're probably gonna have to get.
Yeah, when it's all done and over, you're gonna have skin removal surgery.
Tummy tuck and boob lift.
I just want to get one of those. You know, those butchers use those big.
A cleaver.
Yeah, there's a cleaver.
Just chop it off.
I just want to go. Put the stomach on a table.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure it works that way.
Let me get the cleaver. Skin gone. Skin gone. Oh, there's the penis. You don't want to cleave that. Then I'll lay the penis out on the table and say, "Now look at it. Look at that."
Oh God.
And by the way, it is true that your penis grows larger as you lose. Holy shit! I had no clue. I had no clue how. I didn't know that was true. They talked about that, but yeah. Wow.
I can't lose enough weight.
I'm telling you,
my penis growing bigger.
Steve, I'm losing weight, My penis is getting bigger.
There you go, Steve.
It's
You
happening.
better get on it.
I'm gonna just have to flat out go on a fasting and
But
never
if my
eat
wife,
again.
my wife keeps treating me poorly, I'll be sharing that penis with others.
Ooh.
Oh God, not you, Steve.
I don't need a.
I don't think he meant you.
No, no.
He got awfully excited there.
I feel like I'm starting to feel like young Ray again. Yeah. So it is, but it is true, and people say that, But I've always thought it was bullshit. But no, it's my God, it's very true. Steve, I'm just telling you, if you ever get weight loss surgery, you'll be amazed when that starts happening. Yeah, Kelly says she's 54 and she feels 34 now. Hey, I would feel better. No, the smug cloud is not growing. I'm just trying to give actual. I'm just giving actual signs, you guys. I'm trying to explain what I'm going through. No, I already I got this calf. Every time I go work out, right? I go to Fit Club and I work out, but I used to always be in a wheelchair. Well, I haven't been able to walk. I've been in a wheelchair for a couple years now, I think. And now that I've lost weight, that I can walk a little bit and I feel good walking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, but the thing is, Fit Club is such a long walk from, you go in, you got to walk all the way to the back. And I always try to walk it on my own because I don't want to have that fucking wheelchair, and I've hurt my calf.
Mm-hmm.
Like my knees are shot. They're shot. I'll always walk with a limp and all that stuff. It's not going to change. But at least I'm able to get out of the wheelchair and walk. I have to hold on the walls and stuff, but I can walk. And I'm just telling you guys, if you've ever been in a wheelchair or you've ever gone through any of that, you know what I'm talking about, how much you hate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've hated being in that wheelchair. I just hated being in the wheelchair. So now that I can get up and walk a little bit, I walk because I figure, because I know sometimes it'd be easier in the wheelchair to do things, but I'm like, no, I'd rather walk just to sort of build my legs up because my legs have been in a wheelchair for 2 years. So I'm trying to get them, and so I try to walk, but every time I go and I get a good workout and I feel good from working out, but then I'm walking out, and every time I walk out, I have now pulled my calf twice. I've had 2 workouts and I've had 2 calf pulls.
Damn.
So I go work out, and then as I'm walking out from working out, I feel so good, and then boom, I pull my calf, and I'm like, son of a bitch. And now I end up, I can't go do anything because I got this fucking calf pain now. So,
Damn.
Do you wrap it before you go work out? I mean, I don't know if that would help or.
no, I should get some kind of wrappers. I should get something.
Yeah, put on it.
Something. But they've looked. They tried to do stuff for they put all these shots in it. They did all this shit for my calf, and
Right.
And it's pulled. It's different than the pain I had before. The pain I had before was different, but the calf pull feels like my Achilles tendon.
Oh.
Like my Achilles tendon. It feels like there's a rip somewhere in it.
Oh.
So they told me before I was going to have a surgery in it, but then when I got my last surgery, they put a bunch of shit in my calf. Okay. And that was when I was getting the stomach surgery. They did a bunch of calf stuff to help. And it did heal it the first time. I was like, oh, this feels a lot better. And then I pulled it. And I was like, son of a bitch. And then I had to stay. So I had to go home for like a couple weeks and let that pain dissipate. And then I went again and pulled it again. So now I'm sitting here again with another pulled calf muscle. And it makes me crazy. Boy, listen to those rats. You can really hear them.
Very busy.
Yeah, are they chewing on a steak bone or what you got?
Probably found some of that chicken.
Yes, there's some chicken under the chair or what? You can hear them cats going nuts. I mean, those rats are going crazy trying to eat something. Yeah, so anyway, my calf is hurt again, which sucks. Because I got cleared to actually lift weight. So I was doing all these stupid cardio exercises, but now I can lift weights, and I'm all excited about that. Let's not put cheesy jokes. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Steve, you were telling me about your snake-like looking defecation and I interrupted you. Please continue.
No.
You don't want Steve to continue with that story?
No.
He was telling a story about how his...
Oh, it just looked like a rattlesnake. It was scaly and
his poop his poop was so disgusting it was scaly.
We really could do without it.
That's why I cut that. That's why I cut that off. Because he was going on. I was like, oh my God. I don't know how it gets scaly. I don't know what would cause that in a human being, but I didn't want to seem rude to Steve, so I thought I'd give him I thought I'd give him so that he didn't think I cut him off, poorly. Oh, well. Yeah, but the men's and women's basketball championships were played, Steve. It's the highest rating ever for a women's college basketball game.
Really, I watched it. So
there were almost 10 million people that watched that game. I think it's great because I watch WNBA and all the time. I love women's basketball. But to see so many people check it out, that's pretty good. And that was because that Caitlin Clark of Iowa she's garnered a lot of fans. I think it's because she's such a good shooter and she's almost like a Larry Bird. It's like a female Larry Bird. Now, I think she's still in college, but she'll eventually go to the WNBA, I'd imagine. Then I wonder when she goes to the WNBA if it's going to be the same thing that Larry Bird caused when he went to the NBA. But I do know that for whatever, and I don't know why do they just like her because she's white or why, 'cause I think she's a good ball player. That's why I like her. But I don't know I don't know if there's a racial element to it or not. But I do know that, and she does this, like sometimes she'll make a shot and she'll do the whole, you can't see me.
Yeah.
Well, during the championship, this girl that plays for LSU, who is a black girl, she did the same thing to Caitlin Clark, and then she goes, look at my, telling her where the championship ring is going to go. And a bunch of people got pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a bunch of people got pissed off, and I was reading terrible things they were saying about that black girl. Oh, my God. And then they asked Caitlin Clark after the game, and she goes, it's just trash talk.
Yeah. Exactly.
But now there's a whole racial element, and people are like saying how racist,
Jesus.
It was just the win. I mean, she didn't do it until 20 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
They knew they were going to win the ring, so
if anything, it's a sign that women are just as cocky as men. They can't stop us. Because, like I said, Caitlin Clark herself was constantly doing this, and that girl did that, and blah blah blah, and then a bunch of people went nuts and started saying, "Who does that blank think she is?" It's a lot of racist stuff. Where you like on Twitter, like who would put stuff on Twitter? You'd realize everyone could see that, right? God damn. So social media was filled with a lot of racism over girls basketball. What the hell? And they even asked, they asked after the game. And the girl said, it's just trash talk. We're used to it. But I wish they wouldn't be used to it. When I was coaching, if I caught one of my players doing that, I would put an end to it. Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but that's what I would do.
No, when I played football, we were never allowed to trash talk.
Yeah.
At least not let the coach find out about it.
Of course, that was the 1980s. It was a long.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now it's times are different. You know what I mean? Maybe they're.
Yeah, I was watching that. The original Bad News Bears and names that some of these kids were calling each other. You couldn't say that these days.
Mm.
Yeah, I couldn't get away with it. I've just never wanted to. I never wanted the trash talk. I wanted to learn somebody's name after a game. You know what I mean? Like I would get to shake hands and find out guys' names because like the rest of my life, I would talk to them. You know what I mean? Like there's guys now that I played against in football or basketball or baseball who I've been friends with for 30 some odd years. So I played with them a few games in high school and got to know them, and I've been friends with them. But there was never really bad trash talk. But that, like I said, I was in the 80s. Maybe if I grew up in the 2000s or 2010s or whatever, there would have been trash talk. There wasn't in the 1980s. So I don't think it's a really big deal. But I hate that it's part of anything. You know what I mean? Like I hate that it was really an amazing game that people watched, and it was something that could have forwarded women's basketball a lot. And now all anybody's talking about is the trash talk, So that's what I don't like.
Right.
So that's what bothers me is that's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Oh well, Steve. Steve liked the trash talk.
It depends.
Sure, he did.
Yeah, he loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he said racial things about that girl, the black girl, when she did it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he did. He's racist.
When the white girl said it, he said nothing. Yeah. He was like, "You tell that bitch." And then when the black girl said, he goes, "Oh, you bitch." I bet he was very racist.
He did.
Yeah. Just look at him.
Mm-hmm.
He looks racist. I mean, look at the racism in his face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at that amount of racism. He just looks like
he's agreeing.
Looks like he's getting ready to yell at some black kids to get the hell off his lawn. We know what you're really like, Steve. You black
I'll
kids.
get the ass out for this.
Get the hell off my lawn.
Oh yeah.
Look at Steve's face. Look at Steve's face when he's not second in line.
Uh-huh.
Do you notice that little look he gets in his face?
I didn't look at anything.
Yeah, just look at his eye. You can notice.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how unhappy he gets. Here, let me fix it, Steve. The Morning Disaster is live with Ray and Jason, Christina, and Steve.
In that order.
Right. Look at how angry.
How you doing down there, Steve?
I'm great.
Here comes that big smile. There he is. Oh, there's Steve. I'm serious. Look at him. When he goes to the big screen, look at the smile. See the smile? Even when we were calling him racist, did you see that big smile? He's like, oh, I'm racist. Oh. But I'm the big picture. And oh, my goodness. Look at me. I'm Big Cock Jones. Isn't that something? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. He gets all excited. Good old Steve. Steve Marino. Let's see. What did I put in the show log today? I put let me see what I put. Find out about Steve's weekend of eating fried chicken, WrestleMania, NCAA championships, tornadoes, dumbasses in the news, and more. Well, I did. I talked about tornadoes. I talked about WrestleMania. I talked about Steve eating his fried chicken. 6 pieces, by the way. Good Lord. You guys smoked some weed during that too, Steve?
No.
There was no weed smoked?
Oh, yes, there was.
That's a given.
Yeah. So you guys smoked weed?
We'll discuss it more in depth tonight on smoke signals because Bubba doesn't want to discuss it today. But we'll discuss it more tonight on smoke signals.
Was Bubba embarrassing? Who was more embarrassing? Let me just ask this question.
Bubba, I'm the senior. I thought I was going to have to call the ambulance. I thought he was fucking dying.
You're saying that Bubba?
He about fell off his...
You're saying that Bubba was... So the study from last night's WrestleMania, or from Sunday night's WrestleMania, the story is Bubba and not you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. Steve was a saint. Steve was great.
Because he got because he was so fucked up, is that?
Oh, I don't know what happened to him, man. I don't know what he did, but it was scary.
And he was smoking wax?
Yeah, he was. I have this wax that I don't care for. It doesn't seem like it works very well. I said, here, you try it, see what you think. And he took a big old hit of it, and they took a little bit of his. Next thing I looked over him, he was white as a ghost. He kept, man, I'm so fucking stoned, dude.
So the stuff that you said didn't work. Really? Were you doing it? Were you doing it wrong or what?
I don't think so. I might get the hit. He was so, and it wasn't just like a 5-minute high. It was like the whole. It's like we started because he came over a little bit early. We started a little bit before the WrestleMania. Right. And what we did is we smoked. Then we ate some. We ate some chicken. Then we smoked, and then we ate some more chicken. Right. And then I sent Bubba home with brownies. But
so you made brownies?
Oh yeah. Well, then they weren't as good as the last time. I'm not sure why, but I still eat them, of course. But no, he was talking, just carrying on, and then he got real quiet. I'm like, what the fuck? And I kept looking over, and he's sitting there trying to get his eyes closed, and I said,
So he's gonna. Bubba's gonna. So does he know what was going on? He's gonna say what was going on tonight on Smoke Signals.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I got him fucked up or if he. I don't know what happened, but boy, I never seen Bubba like that. I thought, damn.
But
I don't even.
He'll reveal on tonight's show what was the reason.
Yeah, I guess he'll discuss it in more depth.
Well, if you're not a subscriber, I highly recommend subscribing.
Oh, definitely.
Subscribe. Smoke Signals at 6:00 tonight. Bubba says yes, he's going to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So I wonder if I bet he was on something else.
Are you doing other drugs?
Probably.
Bubba?
Yeah, maybe he was taking some fentanyl.
I
Maybe
might have.
Steve roofied his drink.
Yeah.
Huh. No, I think what it was, he went out to smoke and he hooked up with Shelly out there in the smoking area. Because Shelly went outside when Bubba first got there.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know who it was. He said, "Who was that lady that just walked out there?" I said, "That was Shelly." Oh, really?
So he was smoking out behind your place, or did he go?
Well, he's smoking his cigarettes on the smoking area.
They do that in front of the back of the house. I don't know where they do that.
Back.
Oh, okay.
Back.
So it's right out that back door, which is closer to your front door as the back door.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now I get it. So he went out there and smoked with the ladies.
Yeah.
Could have been passing around pills or something. Who knows?
Could have been.
A bunch of drug addicts. Maybe he shot up some smack. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of bad people in your neighborhood. I know that. Maybe they're out there smoking meth or crack or something. But Bubba will reveal tonight on Smoke Signals. If you don't subscribe, make sure to subscribe before tonight at 6:00, so you can hear. Bubba's story on what was the cause of all this, because Bubba's tolerance is usually higher than.
Oh yeah.
He never gets, I mean, he's gone through. I've seen Bubba smoke a whole bunch of weed and just not even be the least bit anything.
Doesn't even faze him.
To hear about him going, just does not seem right. But, who knows? Maybe he was being pleasured by.
Oh.
Maybe Shelly and Bev were taking turns pleasuring him or something.
Oh. No.
Shelly, Bev, Robin, like that whole group of women from your building. Who knows? Who knows?
If I call Elena out of school, will you go get her?
I guess.
Yeah. A DA says, Bubba, you should get checked because rats. Rat feces carry diseases. Hentavirus, pulmonary syndrome, hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome, Lassa fever, leptospirosis, Lujo, hemorrhagic fever, lymphatic cryomeningitis, and monkeypox. They all come from rats. And you were sitting around them over at Steve's house. So I'm just saying to get checked for any of those.
I don't have fucking rats. God damn. Christina took care of it. Christina got the rat.
Yeah, I did. And Steve was scared of it. He screamed like a little bitch.
My favorite part is when Christina goes to Steve's house, she found a dead mouse. For some reason, she takes the mouse and holds it in front of Steve, and it touches him. Oh my God. When I watch that video, every time I watch it, I think, oh my God, look at that fucking,
Would you want somebody to run a fucking mouse that's been dead for a month in your apartment over the top of your skin?
By the way, this is from Bubba. Bubba just sent this. This is a picture that Bubba sent.
What, Bubba? What are you fucking? You didn't take no pictures of my house, did you?
This is a picture under Steve's recliner. Look.
Oh, shit.
Look at. There's what the rats are doing. The rats are eating on the chicken bone. They're eating them. So a piece of chicken fell. A piece of chicken from Schnucks or wherever the hell they got it from fell out of Steve's hand
Mhm.
and went underneath his recliner. Bubba got a picture. Thank you, Bubba.
God
Thank
damn.
And that's what all that noise is this morning. They're under there fighting over it.
I appreciate it. About time we got someone that actually cares. There's Steve's dead rat, everybody. Look at that.
Look how big that son of a bitch is.
It was not that big.
That's a
It was
month
like
old.
that. It was tiny. The baby.
And I want you to look at this. Look at this. Look what she does. Steve's sitting in his chair, right?
Of course I
And
am.
look at Christina attacks him with the dead rat. I mean, look at it. Now watch. It's gonna touch him. Watch close. There we go.
Its face.
Everyone, he touched the rat. Look. Oh! The look on his face is great. Here we go. Oh. Oh.
I thought she was gonna flip that son of a bitch on me.
You can tell when the rat touches him. Look at his face. Oh. That is the look of someone being terrified. Look at the look of just terror. And this is Christina. This is how Christina has fun. She's terrifying this crippled man.
I was enjoying it.
You can see. Look at the look. That look of terror.
And his little scream he let out.
You guys want to hear the scream? Hold on, I can put the. Listen close.
Get that motherfucker away from me.
Here, here's your lunch.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Unbelievable. Oh my God. So,
I don't like touching dead things. Mice especially.
look at him screaming. Oh, 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 please don't do that.
I'd be the same way with a snake or
Oh, such a pussy.
a lizard or a turtle or
He's always something else. Always something else he is. Always making noise. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. See Dan's comment. You don't like dead things, but he'll fuck a corpse.
You fuck a corpse, yeah.
only after it's only been dead a few hours.
Right.
And not a bloody one, just straight
Oh.
natural causes.
Oh, Steve. What the fuck is wrong?
That's so disturbing.
Oh.
So there's the woman that Bubba was probably being. There's a Steve's neighbor.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bubba might have been all up in that. We don't know what happened. He'll reveal tonight.
yeah, I don't think he was out back. I bet he was down at Bev's apartment, and
We'll see what was going on.
mhm.
We will see. There you go. And
Yes,
ladies, for
Irene.
your pleasure, and for your pleasure, ladies,
Oh God, no,
Oh God.
nope, I'll pass.
I thought I'd share Sean Balint in a bubble bath for you. Oh well.
Steve liked it. Look at him.
Ah.
He liked it all right. He liked it. Just like he liked that rat. Steve loves them dead rats.
You should listen to that. Listen to the whole thing, and I bet there's a point where you don't understand what I'm saying because I don't understand what I'm saying.
Imagine that.
I say something like blah, 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 blah.
All right, I'll play the whole video. Here, listen. You guys can listen. All right.
Get away from me, motherfucker! Get that motherfucker away from me!
Here's your lunch.
Milton! Get that motherfucker away from me! What did I say right there?
Did this one have a name?
I'm gonna flip that motherfucker back up with you.
Steve's scared of a goddamn dead
No, it
mouse.
doesn't have a name. It has to get that motherfucker out of my face. I'll hit that motherfucker right there. It's going in your face.
Yeah, he
Get that away from me.
Right.
Get that motherfucker away from me.
He is right. If he would have hit it, it would have flipped up at you. By the way, that cat did nothing. You notice that cat did nothing but just lay there.
Right, she just sat there.
The cat looked up and went, "Oh, stop being a pussy." Oh.
Milton's like, I killed that son of a bitch a month ago. One day, but
God damn.
No, it was orange juice, Tyler. It was not a jug to piss in.
Steve doesn't have a pot to piss in or a pan to shit in.
Oh, I got all kinds of, I don't know, so for those people that watched Goose Trivia last night, they saw my friend Michelle was in the chat room.
Yeah.
We got to talking. They wanted to know if that was if that was Panny's grandma. And I said, yeah, because that was where it happened. I got all kinds of trouble after that show. She's messaged me. She said, "Are you the one that shit in that pan and put it in the garbage can at the house in Garden City?" Yeah.
So that woman that was on the chat room yesterday, her name was Michelle, and she
Yeah.
was the woman whose pan you shit in.
Yeah, well, where I was living in Grand City. Yeah, and she was the one that had bought all those pans that were in the garage, and I shit in it. I shit in it. She said, "I asked Keith if he did it, and he said, no, you did it. I didn't believe him."
Well, why did you reveal that you did it?
Somebody says, "Oh, that must," because we got to talk about. I said, "That's my friend Michelle," and Irene says, "Oh yeah, is that Panny's grandma?"
So Irene's the one who realized it. Oh,
yeah, Michelle was on the show, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's Panny's grandma. That's the house that burned."
Hey, Ray, this is Panny.
Hi, Panny.
Yeah, I just want to thank Michelle for cleaning out my pan after Steve did his business in me.
Yes, after Steve soiled you.
Yeah.
How nice of Michelle.
It was at a low point of my life. I was young and needed the money.
Yeah. Thank you, Patty. Oh, God damn. Ah, damn. By the way, this is going to be one of the biggest years ever for snow in California.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that something? California snowpack is at 237% of normal.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. How about that? Lake Tahoe recorded a snow depth of 126.5 inches.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. It'll go down as one of the largest snowpack years ever in Florida. Damn. That's
Lots of
California.
money made.
When you think of cold and snow, you don't think of California. Good Lord. They had a tornado there too in California.
Damn.
Yeah. Do you see that Trump is going to be arrested today?
Oh, that's right. He is in it.
But it seems the battle is now whether or not I need Dan to tighten this one up. So it'll sit like this instead of doing that, but story for another time.
Looks like a job for Handy Dan.
Yeah, it's a job for Handy Dan. I just want to say that Trump wants he wants them to cuff him and carry and bring him into the police station so he can be arrested. And then he wants to publicly release the photo of his mugshot. Okay. And then so the defense says, okay, well, in that case, then you should want the trial televised. So let's get the judge to rule on whether or not the trial can be televised. And then Trump's lawyers go, no. We don't want it televised. And so the prosecution is saying, well, you want everything else to be public, but you don't want the trial to be public? And his lawyers are going, no, which to me says he doesn't want people hearing what he really did. Like,
oh yeah,
he doesn't want them hearing when they read off what he's being accused of and blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
Makes sense.
I mean, listen. It's not like his fans or his MAGA people are going to sit through a fucking court proceeding. You know, they're not going to. You know, his people won't sit through it. Their attention span isn't long enough.
right.
You know what I mean? Like they don't care about that. But they are gonna. But now they've ruled that the judge says they're not gonna handcuff him and do all that stuff. He's gonna be spared. He's gonna be spared what every other person has to go through, which is being handcuffed and all that stuff. All right. He's not going to be put in handcuffs. He's not going to be placed in jail, and he will not be given a mugshot. And they're waiting for the judge to rule on it, but as of his arrest, it's not going to happen for his arrest. However, the judge did rule that the indictment is going to be revealed. They will reveal the indictment and make it public what he is being charged of. And so he is going to be charged because so many people are saying, well, they're just getting him for paying off a porn star. I mean, who wouldn't do that? Which I wouldn't. But I hear people saying that's not. There's 34. They're charging him with 34 different counts of doing illegal shit. He's falsified business records and all kinds of stuff. And so they're going to make public what he's being charged with. And I just read last week. I don't know, but I read last week that he's in more trouble for when he paid off another woman. There was another woman named Karen McDougal. Like he paid off Stormy Daniels. We've all heard about that one. But he also paid off a woman named Karen McDougal, who was had an affair. This is all. By the way, this has all happened when he was married to Melania. He also had an affair with a woman named Karen McDougal, who he paid off, and that's part of the indictment too, I guess.
Oh.
So they're gonna make the indictment public, so people can at least read what he's done, which I imagine is probably pissing his lawyers off.
Oh yeah.
But that's going to happen. So, like the DA of Manhattan is going to have a press conference. But they're fighting Trump right now because his lawyers want him to be publicly cuffed and mugshotted and stuff, because what he wants to do is raise money on it. He wants to say, here's where they arrested me and here's what I'm walking in with handcuffs. They're treating me like blah, blah, blah. Give me money to fight this. But they're saying, no, we don't want it to be public because they don't want everybody to hear the counts against him. So the fact that they decided not to handcuff him and not to mugshot him, it seems to me that Trump wanted that. So it seems like he lost that, but you should at least give that to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
You cuff everybody that goes to jail. Cuff Trump.
Right. Yeah. Mugshot everybody that goes to jail. Mugshot Trump.
Yeah. Cuff him and give him a mugshot. I'm sorry. I know that they're trying not to let him. It's almost like they're trying to make him lose every battle, but let them mugshot him. Big deal. Big deal if he wants to raise money from it. Should be on a public record. I mean, he's being arrested. Do what you do to everybody. Karen says the cuffs would fall off his tiny hands. Oh, good Lord. Well, then just use one cuff and put them together. I don't know what they're going to do. Good Lord. Oh, my God. Yeah, so... yeah, I think he should be cuffed, to be honest, and I think he should get mugshot and thrown in a cell like everybody else. If it was me or Steve, especially Steve, oh my God, they'd mugshot him and put him in handcuffs and throw him in the pen. That's what the law says. So it's because his lawyer asked for him to be treated like that, they decided not to do it. That might be the greatest defense ever. If I'm ever arrested, I'm gonna ask for it, so that they decide not to do it. Shit. Yeah. So well. But then, if they do it publicly, then televise the trial. You can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? If it's public, it's public. If it's not, If they're planning on televising the trial, then they should handcuff him and make his mugshot public, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Totally right.
And then televise the trial. Let people know why he's being indicted. Let people hear the horrible shit he did, and then he'll have to deal with it. But then they should also see the mugshot, which I'm sure the mugshot, I mean, the way to take a good mugshot is to shower before getting it, right? Am I wrong? Shower and have yourself looking good and be smiling.
I wouldn't know, Ray. I've never had a mugshot taken of me, so
I'm just saying, but wouldn't you want to have the mugshot? I've never been arrested, but if I was gonna get arrested, I think I would smile in my mugshot.
Steve, did you?
Yeah. Steve, did you ever smile when you got your mugshots taken?
No.
I think I look better when I smile. All right, so here's my mugshot with me not smiling.
Oh God, no.
My mugshot with me smiling.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smile.
I like the smile better.
Definitely smile.
You know what I mean? So, but then again, his lawyers can't be saying, well, we want to make sure that he's cuffed and walked into the thing and he gets a mugshot, but we don't want to televise the trial. You know, I say you either get both or neither. You know? If you're going to televise it and let people hear what he's being charged of, what he's being charged of, and let's hear his defense. Yeah. But we'll see what's going on. So I guess it's going to happen today. Oh, shit. We'll see. Boy. So I don't know what time that stuff's happening, but they're saying sometime today. Anyway. And now they're saying that the Manhattan DA is going to have a press conference. So you know what's going to happen there. Trump will want to have a press conference.
Oh yeah.
I'll say, by the way, it's happening. It is happening at 1:00 today.
Oh. Okay.
They said the officers are going to kick every other police station. They'll kick everyone out, including the press, from the Manhattan Criminal Court building at 1:00. Then they will clear the building from top to bottom. And then Trump's going to enter at 1:30. And the police are saying that he'll go through regular procedures, but no one will be able to see it. So I guess they are going to come and give him mugshot and stuff, but no, none of it's going to be public. All right. And then his arraignment in front of the jail will be at 2:15. So he's going in at 1:30. How about that?
And I'll be free at 2:30.
And they're saying there are Trump supporters and anti-Trump people are all hanging around the.
Oh yeah, of course there is. Yeah.
Yeah. There's people there that are pro and anti-Trump that are there in Manhattan. Yeah. So there you go. There's the latest. So it's going to be 1:15 our time is when he'll be arraigned. So at least it's happening. I mean, I know there are some people that are saying he was going to run or whatever, but no, obviously not. They're going to go through it properly, and you know. So I guess they're not making the exemption because, you know. Corey wants to know how many mugshots does Steve have?
None.
Yeah, he's always gotten out of it. Like when the cops arrested him, or when the cops caught him, they didn't arrest him.
They only called me impersonating a cop.
They just yelled at him.
Huh.
I said, "You got to pay back that money," and then his mom paid it back. His poor mother. Your mother is so sweet. She is a.
I know. I feel so bad for her.
Society's beacon. She is just a lovely woman. And then when he was impersonating a police officer, oh my God. They just made you give back the clothes, right? And the badge.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Rather than arrest you, they just forced you to give everything back.
Oh, I got fired. I lost my job.
Yeah. But how did you get busted with that? Who told him about the badge?
I did. I mean, well, and I guess
Wait,
the badge.
why did you tell him?
Well, I guess the badge thing. I guess another actual officer. Oh, I'm not in my lip. Officer saw me at the sporting event in which I was at,
Yeah.
sporting the badge and handcuffs, and went to the actual trooper that was in charge and said, "Hey, is this guy a trooper?" He's like, "No, he's just a contractual worker." He's like, "Well, I saw him at the football game. He had a trooper badge on and handcuffs, and
Why were you carrying? Why were you carrying handcuffs?
I was going to arrest somebody.
Hmm.
I was security at the football game."
So you were working security?
No,
Oh, you in your head were you working security?
yeah. I
So
was protecting and serving.
So that's why you had the handcuffs in case they needed you.
Yep, just in case I was there
You're ready.
and ready to
Jump in if needed.
jump in if needed.
So you had handcuffs and a badge.
I didn't have a gun though. I always wanted a gun, but never could. I had a holster. But I didn't have a gun.
Wait a minute. You were wearing a holster, but you didn't have a gun in it.
No, I didn't have a gun in it.
What did you have in the holster?
Nothing. I had a baton too, one of those expendable batons.
Where'd you get that from?
The same place I got everything else from quartermasters.
So you borrowed a police baton.
Yeah. It was
Where were you carrying that?
on my belt. You know, right here where you're supposed to carry it.
And you were letting people see it.
I didn't know any of the people.
But you were just walking around so people would look and respect you like
Yeah, I said, look at that. There's a police guy there. Don't worry about it. We're safe.
Did you wave and say thank you or anything like that? Did you?
I might have initiated some conversations with some other officers.
He's Steve Blart, mall cop, walking around the football game.
Oh God.
Steve Blart, mall cop. Steve Blart, mall cop. Fuckers. I'm here.
I think I might have at that. I might have walked around the mall with that on, get up on too. I don't know.
Oh my God.
This is a long time ago.
I've come here to munch on pussy and arrest bad guys. I'm Steve Blart, mall cop. Unbelievable. You will respect my authority. Respect my authority. You are unbelievable. You're trying to pick up women, weren't you?
Of course.
It's so disturbing.
Wow.
Corey says, you're going to imitate someone. Why didn't you sneak your race car into a NASCAR race? Because he couldn't drive as fast as the other cars. What was the fastest you ever went when you were racing?
I was fast until the second or third lap. But after the second or third lap, then I was back in the back. I could keep up with them for about 2 laps, but after that, then I fell back.
Why did it slow down?
I don't know.
Did it just hit the wall too much? It wouldn't go fast?
No, I didn't hit the wall at all. I kept it off the wall.
I'm just wondering why. Was it all because all the weight in the car? Is that what
Might have.
So you were always near the front in the first 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah.
Did you smoke pot during the race?
Oh no.
Wait a minute, I'm taking a turn.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
It's hard to race when I got my one hitter going. I could see him trying to fucking hit it. Hold on, I'm driving with my knee. Jesus. But you were right there near the front, weren't you, Steve?
On the first couple of laps, yeah.
And then the man came to fuck you over. Man. Who the hell they think they are? Fuckers. Oh, well. That's our Steve Areno.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Areno. Well, my new haircut is I got my new haircut. And
Yeah.
this is the first morning that has been seen. No, I got the haircut Thursday, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Free listeners have not even seen it.
Oh.
But Thursday I had it. It looked like it looked when it was cut. You know what I mean? It looked like it was supposed to look, but now, like I got it wet last night, didn't put anything in it, and just went to bed. So it's kind of a mess now. But if you guys remember, this is what I went in. I said, I want my hair to look like this. So there's the guy whose hair. That's what it's supposed to look like. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like that. Now look at that guy's hair. All right. You see the hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now look at my hair.
It looks good.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
It doesn't
There it
look like
is.
that guy's hair, does it?
Well, it needs to be
Damn close.
pretty close. If it was laid over to the left a little bit more, it probably would.
So
Or if you had a fan blowing.
I think she did a good job of cutting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks
I
good.
think she did a good job of cutting it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So maybe they're maybe she did get it, you know,
Pretty damn close.
to where it's supposed to be. I'll be damned. So I guess you know, I guess I'm saying good job, right?
Yes, she did a good job.
There's the
Looks
guy's
good.
hair. All right. And then here's my hair.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
Yeah. So I'm just saying you that I mean she cut it properly.
I'm going to have to agree with Dan, too. The gray is distributed very well.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Knock that shit off.
You know what you
It
said.
was meant as a compliment, god damn it. I like the
Yeah.
gray.
Well, how I did it before was it was just super long. So I just tied it. It was all pushed back. And I literally just tied a hair clip in it. So I cut. You should have seen how much hair was on the floor. Son of a bitch. Oh my
I'm
God.
sure.
It looked like they cut 5 people's hair. There was so
Wow.
much hair on the floor. I felt like such a dirty person. Oh my God. But all the hair on the floor was black. I mean, I know they cut gray hair, but all the hair looked black. It's amazing. Irene says, "Did you donate the Locks of Love?" Maybe I should have, but I didn't. I'm sorry.
I don't think it was long enough. I think it's got to be so long.
Yeah, I don't think my hair was long enough for that. Yeah. Or I would have. I don't know what kids would want my fucking hair. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, the free listeners, my haircut. So my hair is now all short. Like here's the back. You know. I thought I'd brag a little bit. So yeah, Bubba's right. When it was my hair got darker. My hair got darker now that it's shorter, but I think it's because the real blonde parts, because they were so long, when I pushed my hair back, the gray parts were prominent, you know.
Mhm.
See, so when you push it all back, it looks
Right.
gray. But that hair back there is really dark. But when this is pushed over it looked all gray. So, you know. Dan says it takes a minimum of 14 inches to donate. I'm not a 14 incher. No. I was not a 14 incher. So, yeah. I could not donate. I should have gone a few more months. But I was being driven crazy with that hair. Anyway, so I guess that'll wrap it up today. I guess we'll wrap it up today. Thanks, Steve, for sharing your when you were impersonating a police officer. Thanks for sharing.
Anytime.
But you were not arrested? You weren't. They just made you return everything?
Right.
Should have been.
And you've never been arrested for shoplifting? But yeah, you shoplift all the time, correct?
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, but back then back in the day, you used to do it all the time.
Yes.
All right.
I have never. Oh, I can't say that. So
You've never.
I was almost going to say I've never been in handcuffs, but I have. So
Why were you in handcuffs?
Oh God. Do we want to hear this? Are we sure?
I'm sure it's something we shouldn't hear.
I've already told this one. When I tried to beat my mom up,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You're poor.
they gave me a choice. I either go to jail or go to the funny farm.
You went to the funny farm.
Yeah, I chose the funny farm. But I was in the back of a police car. I was going to go to jail, but
What is wrong with you? How's your mom doing, by the way?
good. I went and saw her Saturday.
Are you nice to her?
Yes, it was.
I'd love to meet your mother. She sounds
My
like
nieces were down from Chicago. And
you spent time with them.
yeah,
You spent time with your mother.
spent time with my mother.
Your niece is being very nice to her because they're trying to get in the will.
Well, they already know they're in the will, so they already know. I'm trying to keep myself in the will.
You're
so-
trying to not be taken out of the will.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm trying to show that I care, even though deep down inside I'm like, God. When we talked about it, I said, you know, Mom, they told us, 30 years ago you'd be dead in 6 months. And it's just been 30 years. Now come on. You're gonna be 80 this year. They told us at 50 you were gonna be dead. Something's going on.
I should have cut the show off 5 minutes ago.
I've been waiting for 30 fucking
Yeah.
years for my
Yeah, you
inheritance.
should have.
I should have cut him off.
Steve,
I should have cut him off earlier, but no, stupid me. I had to keep him going. I could have cut him off and saved him, but no. Oh, good Lord. Your mother
Wow.
seems very nice. She's going to take you out of the damn will. You're not going to get anything.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm saying. I think I'm done screwing up.
Yeah? You're done with screwing up?
I think so.
All right, I hope so.
don't believe that for a minute.
I really don't.
Well,
I love you, Steve. I hope you love your mom and I hope you told her.
It's screwing up beyond where I don't get in trouble with the law. Now that I got my driver's license things fixed, that was the last thing I was screwing up with. I drove 10 years with no driver's license.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So your plan is to not get arrested anymore.
My plan is to not even have any encounters with the police department.
No encounters. Cindy wants to know where she places a bet. So at least until your mom dies, you don't want to get.
Oh yeah, I don't think she's gonna change her will anymore.
Is your mom, She's doing okay though, right?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Good. Okay. Let's hope she has a long time left. You know what I mean? You said she's 80?
Yeah, she'll be 80 the 20th of this month.
Dude, my mother-in-law is 80 something, so she's over 80. But my mother-in-law looks, I mean, she might be in her 80s, but she looks 60 something. I mean, she looks really good. You know, so she might have a long time left. I hope so. I'd like to see her hit 100. But she could have 20 years left and hit 100. Your mom could also do that, Steve. So
no.
You're saying no, she won't hit 100?
No.
She won't, or you don't want her
Or you're
to?
hoping that she doesn't hit 100.
She'll never make 100.
Do you want her to?
I don't want her to because I'm not going to make 65 probably. So I don't want that to happen because then my nieces get more inheritance. I don't get anything.
Oh my God.
So you're saying
Or my brother.
You hope that your mom doesn't make it to 100. Do you hope your mom makes it to 90? Because she's 80 now, so
85.
Would you like her to make 90?
Yeah. Just because there's only one other person in her family that's ever made it to 90. So
you would, but you said 85 for what? You want her to make 85?
So that's far enough. 85 is far enough.
So you're only wishing you're only wishing 5 more years upon her. Then you're fine if she dies.
Oh yeah.
But what if she dies at like 81?
That'll be tragic, but it'll be okay.
Will part of you feel bad because you were hoping she'd make it to 85?
Probably.
Or would you be happy that she's gone at 81?
Well, I'm not going to voice my happiness if I am happy. I'm sure not going to say, "Oh, ding dong, my mom is dead. I'm rich. I'm rich."
You would not voice your exuberance. If your mom made it to 80 years and 2 months, would you be happy or sad?
Wow.
80 years and 2 months.
I would be mixed. I would be very mixed because if she made it to 80 years and 2 months, that would mean that my inheritance would start within this year. So I mean, that means Christmas would be big at Steve's house. Because Steve would have extra money coming in. Oh yeah, baby.
Well, I better get something really, really good, or I'm going to send this to your mom.
I'm hoping that my mother lives to 100. There's not a doubt in my mind that I want my mother to live to 100. I would like my mother to be alive the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I don't want, and I know it sounds horribly stubborn, but I would like to not be around in a world that doesn't contain my mother. You know what I mean? Of course, my mother, there is no inheritance or anything, but still, I would want her to be alive in it for as long as possible. I like having my mother to call and talk to, and, that's just me. I'm not like Steve saying, "Oh, I wish my mom would die next month." I'm not going to, "Oh, you got a good inheritance. I wish she'd just hurry up and kick." I could never think that. I just could never do that. So, Steve, 80 years and 1 month old or 100? You got to pick one. All right, here we go. Your mom lives to 80 years and 1 month old or 100. There's only 2 choices. You've got to pick one. What would it be?
Why are you putting me on a spot like this?
I'm just asking. I just want to know. So the choice is your mom lives to 80 years old and 1 month or 100. And I don't know how, maybe your mom
80 years or 1 month.
So, and you would want that because why? Your mom's in so much pain. You don't want to have.
Because I know what she's going through health wise, and I know just to keep dragging it out, is just going to make her more miserable. Because I see it now. She's deteriorated just in the last couple of years because she can't do anything, So and she hates it. She hates it. I mean,
80 years and 1 month, she would be pain free.
I'd be okay.
And you would not get any inheritance.
Oh well, no! Whoa!
Or 100, but you get all the inheritance.
Oh shit!
But that means you'd have to wait 20 more years.
Well, I guess I'll be waiting 20 more years then.
So you'd literally be 70 something when you get the inheritance.
Well, shit, I'll be dead by then. So I'll never. I don't know.
So what would you choose?
I guess I gotta go with 100 because if I'm going to get the full inheritance and everything, I gotta have to stick it out. So
okay, if it's 80 years and 1 month, and you get this whatever inheritance she's got in her will for you, or 100 and she lives another 20 years, but you get no inheritance.
Oh God damn it! Can I have just a little bit of inheritance at 80?
No. 80 years. No, I'm telling you, 80 years and 1 month, but you get the full inheritance of whatever she has put in her will for you. Or she gets to live to 100 years old, has 20 more years left, pain-free, 20 more years left, but you get no inheritance. You can only pick one. Which one would you pick?
Steve.
What would you pick?
Easy answer. Come on now.
What would you pick, Steve?
Oh, Lord.
80 years and 1 month, but you get your full inheritance, or 100 pain-free years. Which one would you pick?
I'm going to slap him.
Oh, fuck. I guess the 100 years pain-free.
Very nice. Very sweet.
Thank you.
That's what the answer should be. Yes.
I really wanted the 80 years in the full inheritance, but since you threw the pain-free in there, now this means she's going to be able to go back to work, everything else, because when she goes back to work, then she's going to make a whole bunch of money. Then I'm going to be able to get money too.
So when is her birthday? When does she turn 80?
April 20th, 420, baby. 420.
All right, so your mom turns 80 this month.
Yep.
Shit, good for her. All right, so your mom makes it to her birthday. She makes it to her birthday. Or she makes it to one day, she makes it to 79. So your choice is your mom dying at 79 and you get a full inheritance. Or your mom makes it to 80 years and 2 months. You get no inheritance, but she's pain-free until the end of life. What would you pick?
I'll go with 80 years and 2 months.
Of pain-free.
Pain-free.
And you get no inheritance.
I get no. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I pretty much live without it anyhow. I mean, for the last 20 years.
I'm just saying, if she dies at 79, you get all the inheritance.
Yeah, but I mean, she'd have to die in the next couple of days. So
Well, yeah.
I don't really want that, I think.
Yeah. It's a good answer. Way to go, Steve. Good answer.
Yeah.
Because my family has no money. We've never had money.
I still have one young niece. I'd like to see my mom see her graduate high school, and she's 13, so she got 4 more years.
So if my mother, died, let's say if my mother died, I get an inheritance. If she died like this year, or if my mother could live to 100 and be pain-free, I would definitely pick she lives to 100 and be pain-free, and I get no money. as compared to me getting money and her dying this year. I would definitely pick her to get 100. But also, my mom doesn't have any money, so it doesn't matter when she dies. I'm not going to get anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would want her to live as long a life as possible, longer than me.
Well, yeah, that's what
Well, I'm
most
just saying.
people. That's what everyone should want.
But you heard Steve.
Except for
How hard it was for him to make the decision of,
yeah.
oh, shit, do I want to get the inheritance or, I've never received money for any inheritance. I've never gotten. No one that has ever died has ever left me anything. I've never gotten money in an inheritance. My grandfathers, my grandmothers, and as far as I know, my mother and father, neither one has anything to pass to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not getting anything, when they go. I'm pretty sure. So, oh, Karen says she's gonna leave me down. Thank you, Karen. I'm sure with taxes, I'll have to pay 80 cents to someone.
Right.
Oh, well, you're very sweet, Karen. But I've never received an inheritance ever. So I've never wished for it. You know what I mean? I've never,
Yeah.
I've never had to go through that. And who knows how long I have left? It's like you, Steve. You don't know how long you have left. But I imagine you'd have probably 20 years left, 25 years left. Wouldn't you say?
Me?
No, I wouldn't give him that long.
I'd give him.
That goddamn foot's gonna take him out.
I think he might not have a foot, but I think he'll live. I think he'll live to 80.
Infection's gonna spread through his body, starting at his foot, take his ass out.
No way. 80.
How old do you think Steve's gonna live to?
62.
Because I'm telling you, after I lost Jimmy, I've lost Jimmy, I've lost Mikey, lost RTQ, lost Nikki. I can't lose anymore.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, if Steve goes, maybe it's time to just fuck it.
Maybe this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe this show was jinx. I don't think so.
Maybe I don't want to do a show without Steve.
The show will continue whether Steve is on it or not.
I don't know. It's gotta be fun for me. How am I gonna find another Steve?
I'm sure there's somebody out there that will share their life.
Not like you.
Yeah. Finding a Steve is something, and I thought after I lost Jimmy, I didn't think I was ever going to find anything like him, but I found you. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
You're irreplaceable, Steve.
Yeah. So you got to stick around for as long as I feel like broadcasting. Oh, Karen's her dad died at 48. Oh my God, that's sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people could live to 80 now. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Christina, you'll hit 80. I mean, the big one wouldn't. The big one only hit. When did the big one? How old was the big one when she went? 30 something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, she wouldn't have made it to 80.
The big one would not have made it to 80.
No.
Maybe that's me. Now that I'm shrinking, who knows? Maybe I'll get up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd like to make 100. I'd like to make 100.
Why? 30 more years?
Yeah, I would love to be alive for 30 more years. Fuck yeah. No, 30 more years would take me to 80.
Oh.
Would take me to 80 something. No, I'd love to be 100. I want to live 50 more years. Wouldn't that be great?
No.
Fuck, I'd like to make it to 130.
Oh fuck no. Fuck that.
Or 150, because I think science is going to invent things. They'll invent things to keep us alive. I think that we're the last. We might be the last generation that dies. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We might be, they might find a way to keep human beings living longer. And we might be the last bit of human beings that die. I mean, I think that's the wish for, our existence is to live, is to make the planet so populated because people are living that we, as a planet, we need to expand to other areas because people just continue living. That's why we have to move to a Mars or to another planet or live on the moon or live wherever. Maybe when you turn 80, they move you to the moon or Mars or something. Yeah. That's why they have to, I'd like to live long enough to be taking a long ride on a ship to a new planet.
Yeah.
Like I'd want to be one of the people. Like, did you guys watch Lost in Space, the Netflix show Lost in Space?
Mm-mm.
Did you watch it, Steve?
Yeah.
All those people were taken off to go to a new planet. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
It was the reason they were leaving, and then of course they get lost on the way.
Yeah. That'd be my luck. I get lost.
I don't know, but I'd like to, because they're trying to create some type of new organs for us to where we just get organs changed out at certain ages and then we can live forever. Who knows? There might be a time where humans live to like 200 or 300 years old.
Good. Karen said she wants to live to become a burden. Well, if I felt that way, I'd be dead now because I've already feel like I'm a burden on people because I can't do certain things like wipe my butt and clean my house and things like that.
I'll tell you, I wipe my butt great.
Good for you.
And now I clean it. I clean it perfectly. Oh my!
I gotta clean my today. God
my
damn
ass
it!
is so clean. Amanda Kluge could eat off it.
Oh Jesus!
That's how clean it is right now. It's that clean. If she wanted to, she could have scrambled eggs right on my butt.
Oh.
You're not a burden, though. Yeah, but wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if human beings could live to 250? I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? That's the wish. The wish for mankind is that we can live longer. And wouldn't it be nice if people are living so long that the planet can't handle us all, so we have to go away. Part of us have to go away, in spaceships or something. Wouldn't that be great? I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice?
I don't know. If I'd want to live that long.
Corey says, back in Bible times, people lived that long and longer. No, the Bible was around in what?
BC?
Almost 3,000 years ago. I think the average person lived to like 34 back, So they didn't live longer.
Yes, they did.
What?
They lived way up in their hundreds and.
No, what's your proof of that?
I'm with Ray. I think they only lived in the 30s. I thought they only lived in their late 30s, early 40s.
They die in the 30s. Well, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not going by the Bible. I'm going by actual history and science. I'm not going by the Bible. Is an exaggerated word of God. It's not history. The Bible, guys. The Bible. You do know the Bible was rewritten, right?
Right.
I mean, the Bible was written, and then it was rewritten several times by whoever was in charge. They rewrote the Bible. It's not history. I mean, you can believe what you want, but I'm just going with the facts that the Bible was rewritten. I mean, I think the latest rewrite was from King John, right?
I believe so.
Didn't King John have his people rewrite the entire Bible?
I believe you're right. Yeah.
And I don't know what changes they made. Did they log what changes they made? I don't think they did. I think they just said, no, this is the Bible now. Because the original Bible was written in what? Aramaic or whatever the hell the language was? Yeah, King James. All right. Yeah, King James. Not King John, but King James. Yeah, he rewrote the Bible. It was not. Karen says it was a LeBron James version. That's the Bible that has motherfucking in it. That's the LeBron James version. No, but I'm just saying, like the Bible's wonderful, but I don't know how historically accurate it is when it's been rewritten as many times as it has. So, I think the original language was not even a language that we speak anymore. And then King James rewrote it, so I don't even know. But that's fine. If you guys want to say Moses lived to 900 years old, whatever. But I'm just saying, yeah, believe what you want to believe. But science says man lived to around 30. Even in revolutionary times, there were some people that made it up to like 70 and 80. But the majority of people lived to about 40 some odd years old. And they died. But now in 2023, they're hoping most of us could live to 80. But there's still people who die incredibly young.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just, yeah. No, I wasn't alive to see it. I'm just saying what science says and what historians say. I certainly wasn't alive. I don't know. But then again, I don't know. I wasn't around in the 1800s, but I believe what I read when people tell us about the 1800s. I wasn't alive to see the Civil War, but I believe it because historians wrote about it. I mean, I do know there was a time in this country, even in this country, when the average height was 5 foot. The average height was like 5'5", and then Abe Lincoln grew to like 6'6" or 6'7" or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know. So I guess it's just, Irene says get multiple sources. Yeah, but there are sources like historians and scientists, and then there are sources like just some jackass saying something. I'm sorry, but I choose to believe historians and scientists over what some jackass said, And I'm not calling the Bible's jackasses. No, I'm just saying that, and I'll consider the Bible when it was written during King James era. But even during King James era, people didn't live to that old. They didn't. So I don't know. What do we know now? We're not.
Yes.
I'm not, what do I know?
Just a matter of what you believe.
Yeah, I don't read the Bible or the Quran or anything to get my history from. I try to get history from where people actually logged it. But then again, people didn't really logging history until people didn't even start logging history until what, the 1700s or 1600s. That's when they started writing stuff down for posterity's sake. I mean, the printing press wasn't invented until the 1700s. So, we don't know. But anyway, I'm just hoping that someday in the future, man can actually live to be 200. And they're switching
That's
out
true.
organs. I mean, look now, they're giving you surgeries to look younger and stuff. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that Jennifer Aniston movie over the weekend with her and Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
You know, she's 50 some odd years old. She looks fantastic. She looks like she's in her 30s. In her 30s.
She does.
I'm 50 some odd years old. I look like I'm pushing 70. God damn it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Tell you what else looks like that Rob Lowe. That Rob Lowe looks young too.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Why come I'm one of the ones that look fucking old? God damn it. Oh well. Let's hope. I'm just saying, when they invent a way for man to live longer, I want to be in that line of people. I want to be in that line of people that live longer. Because I'm not ready for the nothingness of death. I don't want to, you know, I'm scared to death of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to death.
I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about it. I was wondering. I wondered. Yeah.
Oh,
Is it really nothingness, or
I don't know.
will I
don't
get to see people that have already passed on? You know, will
I
get
don't
to-
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Well, eventually you have to
No.
find out.
I'm just saying I know I eventually do, but I don't want to find out. Well, what if we died at something horrible? Oh my God, I don't want to find that out. You know what I mean? I don't want to find out, you know. I mean, I hope there's a heaven, but 100% believe in it? Hell no. You know, no. You know what I mean? No, I can't. If I'm a betting man, I would think that, I don't know. Who knows what's gonna? Maybe we get it. Maybe we go to heaven and they say, "Okay, let's put you in gay heaven." No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm straight heaven. No. How do I know? Maybe they'll send me to the wrong heaven.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll send me to Mexican heaven.
Yeah.
You gotta go down and speak Spanish to a bunch of people. Oh shit! No, I don't know Spanish. How do you know? Steve, you look like a big Bolshevik. Maybe they're going to send you to Russian heaven. And what would you think about that?
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
I don't know Russian. I don't want to go there. You know? I don't want to just go to, you know, so it could be nothingness, or maybe they put me in the wrong heaven, or, you know, I don't want to, or maybe hell, or what. I don't want to even think about it. No, I'd rather not. I'd rather just man live longer, and I was one of them. Steve will be reunited with his foot in heaven. That's what Karen said. Yeah. So if you go to heaven, you'll see your foot, Steve. So, because I imagine that foot's around 60. Around 60, they'll take that foot.
It's not a pretty sight. It's really not.
When are you going to start getting stuff done to it? Didn't you say they had a plan?
I think I go to this foot doctor May the 5th, I think, in the afternoon. Make a decision. I don't even put a bandage on it anymore. My goal is just to get this son of a bitch good and dirty and infected.
So May the 5th is when you go?
May the 2nd or May the 5th, one of those days. I go see this new foot doctor that I just really wish they'd do something with it, because I know that.
Will you see the rest of your Peter? Will you see the rest of your Peter when you get to heaven, Steve?
That'd be nice. It'd be nice.
Maybe it'll be there. You could, hi penis, hi foot. You know, you could wave to your dead organs up there. Just saying, you never know. You never know. I hope that your death is pleasant, Steve. Whenever you die, I hope it's pleasant and not brutally.
Maybe he'll be getting some when
Oh,
he feels
yeah.
over. Die happy man.
I bet they sent him to gay heaven. Steve Stanton. Steve Stanton. Gay heaven. What? Yeah, gay heaven. No. And he just goes. Next thing you know, he's walking around gay heaven going, I'm not sure I'm in the right heaven. Hey, what's going on, Steve?
Oh God.
Is this gay heaven? Yeah, welcome. No, I don't belong here. I don't belong. What are you doing? Why are you climbing on me? I belong in straight. I belong straight up. Take it, bitch. Yeah, I can see Steve in gay heaven.
God.
People bouncing on him.
I'm looking for Larry's leg.
I just hope we don't go to the wrong heaven, Steve. I
hope not either.
I just pray for you. I pray that your death is peaceful and pleasant.
Now that would be worth it now, because I always was hoping Nikki was going to give me a pegging, and then she passed away. I wonder if I would hook up with her.
Maybe you'll go to peg heaven. Who knows? Maybe I'm hoping that you'll, that's where you'll go. I hope you go to whichever heaven or whatever afterlife thing, you want.
That'd be nice.
I hope that's where you go. I hope
I hope you live to be 200 years old.
Thank you. I hope we somehow leave this dimension and go to another dimension and get a chance to live our life over again. Wouldn't that be nice? To live it all over again. But this time
you get to pick the age you start over?
No, you say you start over at birth, but you start over again, and maybe you would get the chance to do things differently. Which that would require knowing what you did in this life.
Right.
Right.
You would get the chance to do things differently. Maybe that's maybe that's what I would like to be aware of a previous life and get a chance to start over again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, when you go to your class reunions, like you go to your 10 and 20 and 30 class reunions of the people, and you see some hot girl and she goes, oh my God, I had such a crush on you. And you go, oh fuck, I didn't even know. Oh, I had such a crush on you in high school. And you always seem so uninteresting. Oh, but this time you go through and you're like, hey, baby, and you jump on that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. My life would be filled with sex. My second life would be filled.
Like your first one wasn't?
It would be with more people. It would be with more people. Like, I would get married later. I wouldn't get married so young.
I'd fuck everything to walk.
Yeah. And I would make sure that this wife was nicer to me. She's gotten very mean. She's gotten very mean. Last few years, she's really gotten mean.
God.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
I'd make sure I did stuff different. You know what I mean?
I'd make sure that the biggins didn't rear her ugly head.
I would find the biggin and become close friends with her and say, I don't think you need to lose weight. I really don't think you, because I liked her being nice. I think that the biggin is not nice anymore. And I'd be like, I liked her better when she was bigger. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be there saying, I don't think you need to lose weight. I think you're fine just the way you are.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ray.
Wow.
Thanks, Ray. You want chicken bone? Oh, you go ahead and eat all of yourself, Biggin. All right.
Yeah. Wow. What a friend.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'd find the Biggin and be real nice to him. Really supportive. Yeah, that's me. A lot of sex, Steve. I'd have a lot of sex. Yeah, I would have a lot of sex in my new life. A lot of punani. Then I'd rub it in. I'd find Steve. I'd find Steve earlier in life. You know what I mean? I'd find him during like when the Morning Disaster was on radio.
Oh God.
That's what I want. Yeah. I'd find Steve. I would also not eat carbs.
Yeah.
I would not eat carbs. Yeah. I would treat my knees a lot better. Yeah. And I would try to get more three-ways. Because I never got one in this life. You know what I mean? Never got shit. I would have, taken advantage of all opportunities. Yep. I'd have probably had children earlier too. Because I think we had our child too late in life. And we only had one of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only one. So when I get old and I need someone to take care of me, I've only got the one kid. She doesn't, I would have had a few, then there'd have been more than one that,
Yeah, because now your daughter's going to have to make a decision on whether she wants to take care of you or your wife.
Yeah, and it's not going to be me. I'll tell you that. She's not going to take care of me.
You're going to the old folks' home.
Yeah, she'll definitely kick me out. She'll be like, "Oh, let him fucking rot." She'll pick her mom. Yeah. Oh well. I like how in the future with you guys, my wife and I are somehow divorced. You know what I mean? I like how she's choosing. You know what I mean? Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh well. So that's the hope. The hope is that somehow we go to a new dimension and start over. There's the hope.
Yeah.
We'll see. Cool. Hey, did Dan join the MLB league?
Yes, he did.
Oh, awesome.
Because Corey quit.
Corey quit.
Corey quit.
Yeah, did you see that, Steve? Corey quit.
He did?
Yeah.
Did he get into it with Matt?
No, he was playing me and he just quit. He literally he quit that game. Then he quit the league. He quit the chat room. He goes, fuck it. I've tried. I just am no good at this game, and he stopped. But he's beaten me before. That really pissed me off that he beat me. He's beaten me.
Right.
Fucker.
Wow.
And now he quit.
I'm not a quitter.
That guy, Matt, though, he got...
Oh, my God.
He started that, Ray, you're pitching like shit. And I go, what do you mean? I couldn't hit anything. It's like, well, don't swing it. He goes, you were pitching a bunch of stuff that wasn't in the zone. I go, why'd you swing at it?
Yeah, don't swing. It's that simple.
I mean, here was the game. The end of the game, I had 4 walks. He had 0. If you go through a game with 0 walks, but yet you're saying the other guy you were playing was throwing a bunch of balls, then you better realize whose fault that is.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Don't swing at balls and you'll walk.
Yeah.
Just take. Fuckers. Take. Oh, but Corey was hitting he was throwing at every batter. He was hitting them in the head. Then he started intentionally walking people. And then balls were being hit in the outfield. And he just stopped fielding.
Yeah.
He just gave up.
He just stand there.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to win like that, but
Right, I did, yeah.
And then it dawned on me. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm the away team. So I'll just keep scoring, and he's got to at least go to the bottom of the next inning before it's mercied out. And then he quit everything. And I could just hear him on the other side going, fuck you, you mother. Fuck you, Ray, you mother.
Damn, I wish I had known that.
Yeah, you could have got a few more games in with him.
I could have got Spencer Strider, man.
Yeah, he could have traded you. I wanted to get, listen, I offered him, what did I offer him? I offered him a bunch of people for Matt Olson. And he wouldn't accept the trade. He wouldn't accept it. And I was like, whatever.
No trades.
Yeah.
You quit, so you're done, buddy.
Yeah. Well, somebody else will take Atlanta. He says, you offered me BS. No, I offered him. Shit, there was one trade. I offered him Mike Trout. And
shit.
Yeah, and somebody else from me said no. Then I offered him. Here, Steve, I offered him Schwarber. I offered him.
I want to know how the fuck you have the team that you have now.
Well, okay.
My God.
For you, I traded JT Realmuto, my catcher,
to
you for Mike Trout.
All right.
And then I traded you Kyle Schwarber for Juan Soto.
All right.
Well, that's how I got the team I have.
See, motherfucker got Soto, Trout, Harper, Hoskins.
I had Harper and Hoskins. You traded me.
Yeah, I knew I traded you. I can't do anything with Trout or Soto.
Well, I know.
I can't do anything with fucking Schwarber either. So
you seem to be doing good with the Realmuto.
I am. Oh, I love Realmuto. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a catcher. My catcher's shit. I'm trying to find a catcher now.
I love Realmuto.
I traded my backup catcher to Goose. And now he's got a good backup catcher, and I don't have shit.
Right.
Corey says Soto is overrated. No, I think he's great. I love him. He's been hitting home runs for me. He either hits home runs or walks for me. He's actually a guy that will, he's a guy that'll walk. So that's my advice. All right. So we should probably wrap it up because it's 10:30. We gotta. What the fuck? Why are we going so late? All right, guys, that's it. We're on the show. We're back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Smoke signals tonight at 6. Find out why Bubba was so high. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.